Welcome. Let's find our breath and get comfortable. Take a moment to observe what's happening inside of your body. Start to observe your breath. You may stretch. You may move side to side. Whatever you need to do to move toward a place of stillness. Take a moment, get as comfortable as you can, and then I'll see you soon. I'm trying not to breathe too loud. I don't want my sounds in the microphone to distract you. But you're okay to make sounds. If you'd like, you can sigh. Take a big breath and let it out. Start to key in to the soft parts of you. The bruised bits. The sad spaces. You might not find them. Maybe what you'll find instead are the clenched parts, the tight parts, the rigid stiffness. Those are the places where we're in battle with ourselves. We all have soft spaces. We all have spots that are more solid. And if both of them can live in harmony, our breath can flow fully, completely, energetically through us. But we are imperfect humans, and we all have these spots where the softness and the tightness are at war with each other. Usually, when we are tormented by a feeling, we are tormented by the feeling because we are trying to get rid of it. And the more we resist it, the harder it grabs for our attention. That feeling is there. It's a part of us. It's there to tell us something. But the amazing thing about feelings is that once we can see them for what they are, little bursts of clouds moving across the sky of our consciousness, occasionally blocking our view from the sun. Once we can see them from what they are and let them just be, then we free ourselves from their grip. We've been taught to only value good feelings, feeling happy, feeling positive, feeling upbeat, excited. In appropriate moments, we're allowed to feel sad in particular ways. At certain times of life, certain emotions are allowed. Whether we're a girl or a boy, something assigned to us to know what what feelings are allowed. So we've been conditioned to think that other feelings are bad. They make us less of a person, less of a man, less of a human. But they're still there. And there's actually nothing we can do about it. So some people pretend, and some people succumb. And what I encourage you to do is to simply accept. The feeling is there to tell you something. It doesn't define you. It doesn't have to dictate what you do. It's not in charge of you. It's just a feeling. Back to our breath. Let's all sit for a moment in our own silences. Inside our mind, it's not silent at all. Inside our mind, there's 1,000 things happening, and our meditation practice is about transcending those things, going beyond those things to a place where you are in control because you realize you're not in control. You are just you, and the clouds of your feelings, the wind of your thoughts. You're just the sky, and they're the weather. So we sit in our practices, in the loudness of our minds, and we start to observe bravely. People come to meditation thinking that they'll step into a lake of cool and calm, and instead they are confronted by the endless, terrifying insides of their minds, and so they run. Who wants to sit in that? Who wants to look at it? But that's where the beauty is, because if you can learn to be the sky and just observe the wind and observe the clouds, you will reach that lake of calm. So sit with me now and watch. The only way to get there is to start to observe the clouds and feel the wind for what they are. Watch your feelings. Watch your thoughts. And then just come back to your breath. Every time you start getting pulled too far down one thought or one feeling, come back to your breath. Sometimes it helps me to put my hands on my abdomen or on my heart or both and come back to my breath, repeating to myself, Soham. That's fancy Sanskrit for I am, because you are. It's a truth, and you can come back to that truth again and again. Okay, so now I'm going to stop talking, and we're going to sit in silence, in the loudness of our minds, watching our thoughts and our feelings, and coming back to our center, back to ourselves. I'll see you on the other side. So, I am. So, I am. I exist. I am here. I breathe. So, I am weakness. I am strength. I am fear. I am bravery. I'm sadness. I'm joy. But truly, I'm none of those things. I am. I exist. And those are feelings that move through me. The magic of meditation is that when you come back to the essence of yourself over and over and over, sometimes you can blow the winds of your thoughts in one direction and the clouds of your feelings in another. But it's not resistance. It's not ejection. It's not expulsion. We are not fighting these thoughts and these feelings. Instead, we sit in the seat of our own awareness and we learn to accept it. And we learn to manage it. Is there something you're scared of right now? That's okay. You're allowed. You should be scared. There are reasons to be scared. That's okay. Picture that fear like a little puppy. A cute little puppy. It just needs your attention. It needs your attention so bad because it's scared. So it's barking up at you. Bark, 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 bark. I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. That's all. Huh, there's a cute little puppy there. You are much greater than that little puppy full of fear. You are much, much greater than that. And so you can offer compassion to that puppy. Don't send him away. Don't kick him out of your happiness palace. Keep him, love him, feed him. If you're allergic, then feed him from a distance. But that puppy is part of you, and all he needs is a little attention. And once he's calmed down, once he's not quite so riled up, you can decide from the seat of your own awareness, from the place where you are much greater than your fear, you decide, is this a valid fear? In which case, what reasonable precautions can you take to eliminate the issue? Or is it a fear of what ifs, a fear of could happens, a fear of possible reactions, a fear of the 1,000 million potential scenarios that could or could not unwind, in which case, you know what? We'll just let that puppy be there, but we'll focus on other things. That's what we do with fear. It just needs some love. It's there to tell you something, and when you're in the right space to listen, you can decide what to do about it. Not by squashing it out, not by pushing it away, but by allowing it to be there and remembering that you are so much greater than that. Come back to our breath. So I am. We'll sit in silence for a few more breaths once again, and then we'll end with our fairy princess mantra. And if you're a fairy prince, well, you're welcome to the club too. And fairy non-gender exclusive royalties allowed. Whatever you want to be, a warrior elf, or just a regular old human trying to make it through their day, we'll meet together in a little while, and we'll close. I love myself. I speak my truth. I follow my heart. I own my power. And I never miss the chance to make the world more magical.